live in Cairo, Egypt, finding out about VIPKid school because it really is like traveling without leaving your home.
So, what's your name?
Arielle, Teacher Arielle.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Miami. So I was teaching at an international school in Cairo, and I found out about VIPKid. Actually, I was planning my wedding and needed something more flexible, and I was planning to do it for a few months and then go back to the classroom full time. I just loved it. Like, it was perfect. At least for me, the hours are great in Egypt. Cairo is kind of a huge city, so you have a lot of traffic, but working from home, I get to avoid that. My commute to work used to be almost 2 hours, so it was a huge difference. So we now have 14 teachers in Cairo, and we actually had a meetup a few months ago at the pyramids, and hopefully we'll get a bigger community because it really is like the perfect job if you're living abroad because the hours are great and the salary really stretches far. One of the cool things about Cairo is the cost of living because you're able to afford a lifestyle that I couldn't afford in the US. I couldn't travel all the time and still be able to save and pay my rent and do all of these things. So cost of living is amazing there. The flexibility is great. If I want to travel somewhere, as a teacher in a classroom, I always have had to travel in the high season. Now I'm able to plan trips, as I go, and you only have to plan your schedule 2 weeks ahead. So if I realize there's a festival coming up in a country or there's a great travel deal, I'm able to book that, whereas I wasn't able to as a classroom teacher. But I think for longer term travel, VIPKid is perfect. I also travel blog, and the one I'm most excited about is how to plan a trip to China as a VIPKid teacher. And it's definitely, if you're a teacher, worth planning a trip here. And it's tax deductible too. More on that in the post. This is my first big solo trip, so I was a little bit nervous about that. My worries were completely gone when I arrived at the airport. It's like I'm traveling with my family. The students here really have treated me like a queen. Picked me up from the airport in the middle of the night, have taken me out to my meals, booked hotels next to me, and traveled hours to come to Beijing and spend time with me. The kids have just been so happy that I don't even feel like I'm solo traveling. It feels like I'm traveling with kind of a huge family of locals, which is great. I mean, in 3 days I've seen 7 students, and I'm about to see 4 more, so it's pretty cool. So these are the regulars that I've been with a long time. Some of them I taught their trial classes, and I've taught them every class since. So we've kind of formed these special bonds. I think a lot of teachers have formed these really special bonds with these kids. And it's cool to see them through the computer for so long and then be able to hug them and, smile with them and laugh with them and give them real high fives instead of virtual high fives. So it's been really fun. Be prepared if you come for 2 back-to-back lunches and 2 back-to-back dinners and lots of Peking duck. That's it. Thank you. Come to China.